Jeez, hurry up. This thing is stupid.
What is it doing?
I tried to do a scheduled one and it didn't work.
Oh.
So now I have to do this all over again. I thought I'd be smart, but I wasn't. I tried.
Need extra effort.
Now I have to go post the new one and delete this one. That's not going to be a good one. This is a waste of time for people at the very beginning. Alright. There we go. Alright, I hope everyone can hear me. Because I am making coasters out of quilt blocks. And the quilt. You gotta mute. The coasters I'm making are quilt blocks that I made out of 10-inch squares. So I'm trying to see if I can get them to be small enough for a coaster by just scaling down everything. So we'll try. We'll see how it works out. We will see. Okay, I just got to set up my iPad so I can hear or see all the comments. That's done. Go to this one. Nope. X this one out. There we go. Now I got the right one. All right. So I'm going to get started. What I'm doing is I'm going to pretend I'm working with 10-inch squares, but I'm not. I'm going to be working with 6-inch squares because I'm going to scale these down as much as I can. So I'm making 3 sets of 4, and I already have all the colors picked out for me and my girls. So I'm just going to move this and I'm going to start sewing. This one is going to be called, I'm doing the disappearing 4-patch and the disappearing hourglass. So that is my goal. And we'll see how it works. So I'm going to get all these sewed. I came out. And I'm sewing all around the outside of this 6-inch square. Hopefully it'll work out. There's one done. So there, those 2 pieces are sewed together. Now I'm going to sew these 2 together. So this is just a beige and brown because this is one of my daughter's living room colors. So I'll sew it together like that. And I'm not even taking them off. And I'm not pivoting. And of course, the blocks will be really small. So, but I've worked with tiny blocks before. There we go. That one's done. So there's one. And while I'm at it, I'm making a 4-patch. So I want to arrange these into a 4-patch. Let's see how I like that. I kind of like it like that. So we'll sew these together into a 4-patch. And these are 3-inch squares, 3 by 3s. And the ones I just sewed are 6 by 6s. We'll sew these two together. And then we're going to do the same thing as we did here. So that one went on the bottom with the cream, and these two went together like that. We'll sew these two together. So it's going to be a set of 4 in each color combination. All right, so cut these two apart. And I gotta get my iron on because I do have to press these seams. So one's gonna go this way, and one's gonna go this way, so I can match up my seams. I'm just gonna finger press that, and then we'll sew these two together. So we will have a 4-patch. And I want to try and line these up the best I can. So I'm just going to put a pin clip in it. I'm going to grab my clips. Okay. And I'm just doing a 1/4 inch seam. Okay, that's good there. I'm going to kind of move some stuff so I got room here. So, one this way and one this way. Hi, Rajul. Good morning. How are you? Did your chipboard come yesterday? Okay. So far, it's looking good. And I want these both, all 4 of these to be the exact same size. Okay. Now, we'll break these two apart. I'm just going to snip some threads. Put my garbage can there. And then we will press this way. So now we have a nice join here. So these two coasters will be the same, and then these two coasters will be the same. Now, when you do a 4-patch, you have this bulky piece in here. I'm going to fix this bulky piece so it all lays flat. So when you sit a cup on it, you're not going to have a hump right here. And this does create a lot of bulk. So all you do is you snip your threads in this up to your sewing line. Don't snip into your sewing line, whatever you do. You'll regret it. And then you want to snip the ones that hold the seam there. Snip that. And you want to snip this one. Right here. So all of these lay flat up to your stitching line, and that's it. So you're going to lay this out, and you're going to open up your seam like so. So now it'll be nice and flat. There's no bulk in here. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll just give it a little press. So now I want it to be nice and flat. So for now, I'm just going to get rid of this stuff here because it's in my way. And I need my ironing board. So I can give this a nice little iron. So that's what you're looking for. Nice, flat area. So there's that one done. So we'll do the same for this. And I'm going to move this over here and iron left-handed. Where's my snips? So you're just going to cut your little thread here in the center. That's it. Cut these apart. And then lay it flat. Like so. Is that how this went? I opened these seams. Well, anyway, it don't really matter as long as that stays flat in that corner there. There we go. So that's how that looks. Flat as could be. Oh, you're getting it today? Oh, okay. So these are ironed. And I'm going to give the ones that I sewed together a press. And now I'm going to do the next group. So we'll sit these blocks off to the side. And I'm going to dig out some more. Why do I have so many pieces? Oh, because I need 4. And that is her backing. So now we'll work on this one. These ones are mine. So we're going to sew these two right sides together. The 1/4 inch all the way around. Like that. that one's done. Now we're going to sew this right sides together. Same way we just did that one. All 1/4 inch, all the way around. All right, those two are done. I'm going to give them a little press. Flip them over, give them another pressing. Okay, so those are done. Now I'm going to do the 4 patch. So we've got white on white, that's the right side. So I'm going to sew them like this. Yeah. No. How do I want to do this? I kind of like that. All right. So we'll sew these 3 by 3 squares together. Sew these two. Do the same thing. How did I do the top one? Yep. Okay. So these two. My living room has black and red accents and white. My couch is black. Accents are red. Trim is all white. White lampshades. Red lamps. Alright. Take these off. And then we will sew these together. So we need to press the seams. So we will do one this way, finger pressing, and one this way. And then we will sew them together. And I'm nesting them together. And putting a clip there. And now we'll sew them together at 1/4 inch. Do the same here. Nest them. Alright. I don't like how my machine sounds. now what you're going to do is snip the centers again. First I'm going to give this a press. It just makes it easier. Look at that nice join in the middle, and that's what you're going for basically. Really nice join in your four patch. Okay, so we're just gonna snippity snip these seams right here that join only up to your stitching line. If you snip that anymore, you're gonna undo your stitching. Just have to undo it a little bit. So this one's gonna lay this way. One lays this way, or does it go this way? It might go this way. Let me have a look. I always get confused with this. Nope, don't go that way. Did I miss a stitching here? Yes, right there. I need to undo one more little stitch. There we go. Now I'll give that a press. And we will move that over like that. So there. Now it's very flat. And that's what you want. Flat in the middle, because I'll be sitting cups and glasses, and that part is going to be the most important part. Right now, if you feel that, it's very bulky as opposed to that. Big difference. Huge difference. So, just snipping these apart. A little bit tedious, but it's worth it. So there, that's snipped apart. And where these two join at the top here, that's snipped apart. And now we'll just fold these over like so. And change our direction of that one seam to get it completely laying flat like a windmill. So each seam is going to go in a windmill direction. Hi, Mary. Morning. Hi, Hunter. Welcome for your first time. Okay. Now, we have a nice flat center, see? That's what you're doing, is you're opening up just your 2 stitches up here. So you can get nice flat seams here, because that's really important with the with putting drinks on it. You don't want your drinks to be tippy or anything like that. These are my backings for that. And then last but not least, my other daughter. So we'll sew her. This is white on white and black and white. So we're going to sew a 1/4 inch all the way around. Yeah, welcome for your first time here, Hunter. Glad to have you. All right, 1/4 inch all the way around. that one's done. This one is gray with black. I don't know, these always shift. If I don't pin them, they shift. So maybe I'll put a couple of pins in these suckers. Stop them from shifting. I might have to give my machine some more oil. I don't like how that sounds at all. Okay, so I'm going to give these just a little press. It's just going to make when I cut them into a lot easier because they're nice and flat and they're not poofy all inside. So let's make our little squares, our 4-patch. So white on white, black, gray, and black. So we will do this like so. So these two together. Then we'll do this again. White, black, black and gray. And we'll sew these two. This is the easy part. The hard part's yet to come. These are quilt blocks I've made in the past, but in a much larger scale than this. So we'll see how this turns out, working with tedious, tiny stuff. But I think they'll be cute. Okay, so open this one up, change that one to the dark side, and take this one, and seam goes to the dark side. Just finger pressing. Oh, Hunter, that is awesome. Watching me on the big screen. That's fun. I need to start doing that. You could probably see a lot better for sure. All right. So I'm just matching up my sides, my middle seams here. Nesting them close together so I don't feel any lumps in there. And it looks like they matched up pretty good. Very good. So we'll just sew them together now. We'll do the same with this one. Open it up to the dark. Press your seam to the dark for now. And then open this one up and press it to the dark. All right. Now we will open these up. Look at that. Nice, perfect match in the middle. And that's really important because this here little tiny square, you're going to see that if it was off. Yeah, you would definitely see it. All right. Now we'll open up our seams. It's starting to fray, so don't do that. Could be a little tricky getting in between these to snip. And then opening up this one here. There we go. We are all opened. Give that a little press. See, you can see the black and white, how that's going now. We'll do that as opposed to this. So basically you're opening up just, I know this is really intimidating, this part, but you just want to separate all your sewing. Right there. And separate these two, black and the white, like that. And that's super easy. Fold one that way. Press that. And I want to make sure I don't get any tucks here. There. Now it's flat. Coolio. Okay, so the fun shall begin now. These are the backings to these. So I need to move this out of the way for now. And my machine, I got lots of cutting to do. Oh, bye, Hunter. That was a quick visit. Okay. So we'll start with this 4-patch. We're going to do some massive cuts on this. So I'm going to line the 1 inch up with the middle of my line. This is why it's really important you keep your seams straight for this. Yeah, it doesn't fall apart though, Mary. So I'm lining up my 1 inch here, and I'm going to cut very carefully. I'm going to move stuff out of the way here so I can just turn my board. Pick up my ruler. I'm going to line it up here again. And I'm going to cut here again at the 1 inch mark. Turn my ruler, or my mat, and don't do that. line all these pieces back up. Okay. And now I'm going to cut again down here at the 1-inch mark. And I need to make one more cut. Very carefully. And we're going to cut here. So this is a 4-patch that we're going to turn it into. So what we're going to do is swap that corner for this corner. We're going to swap this corner for this corner. Then we're going to take this circle square and we're going to turn it twice. So now you have this. That is the block. Pretty cool. What do you think? So now you got to sew all of these together. So I'm just going to grab a design board here and I'm just going to move everything to a design board because that way I can chain piece everything. So we'll just put these blocks here on a design board. And those there. And those there. Like that. We'll just move this off to the side here. And we'll grab our other 4-patch. We're going to cut this starting here at the center line. Try not to move your square if you can. Be very careful with it. So that's what you call a disappearing 4-patch. And that's by Missouri Star Quilt Company. I made these into a quilt and I sent this to Jeff's mom about 5 years ago. Yeah, 5 years, 4, yeah, more than 5, maybe 6 years ago. And one more cut. And if they come out of whack, just line it back